Alright guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Clark. A lot of you guys know me by that on the Facebook forums and stuff like that. Otherwise you know me as Tiguan Nerd. You'll recognize this thing. This is the 2009 VR6 Tiguan. You'll be familiar with it more with the BBS wheels for the summer, but as you can see, it is winter time here in Canada. Let me pop this hood open, give you guys a look at it. Once you see the engine bay, you guys will definitely recognize this thing. So yeah, so we've got 2009 Tiguan with the VR6 swap, 2009 Tiguan getting a CBTA, so 2.5 swap as well. This one's almost done. As you can see, wiring is still very much so exposed. It is all together. Some small modifications left for that one. From there, if you're part of the Atlas groups, that thing used to be lowered. It's got an exhaust on it. Love it, but it's for sale. There's the 2019 Tiguan. In-laws Jetta, in-laws Touareg, also lowered. But yeah, so this channel is going to be mainly just me building stuff in my own garage. We'll do some car shows and stuff like that too, but you guys will get to see the rest of the process on this 2.5 swap, and then we'll go back through the VR6 swap. Once I've got space in the garage, I am going to pull this thing apart to give it a clean, and we'll review essentially everything I did to get a 2007 BLV 3.6 Passat motor into this vehicle and maintain the 4Motion. So that is an all-wheel drive Tiguan. Again, snow in Canada, so that is an absolute must in my mind. But yeah, so purpose of the channel, everybody's asked for this over the last 2 years. Reason why I decided to actually do it is to show you that yes, this is a regular garage. I have done this all myself in this garage. You do not need to be a pro. There's a lot of people out there giving with a lot of knowledge, giving bad advice not to set your own cars. I'm here to tell you, absolutely go for it. And you got to be smart. You got to be careful. You are messing with, you know, brakes and motors and, you know, suspensions, you know, huge safety things, but it is all just nuts and bolts. It all comes apart, goes back together. You just got to use your brain and learn. Just be careful, learn everything you can. You always want to be learning every step in life. So yeah, here's the VR6 Tiguan. Give me a second, I'm going to pop this hood and I'll show you. Okay, again, it's winter time in Canada, so exposed a mess. But there is a 2007 3.6 motor out of a Passat, so that is a BLV engine. On this one, he kept the 3.6 transmission maybe. So here in Canada, that is an automatic, regular old T-tronic transmission. That is not a DSG. That was not an option on any V6 in Canada or North America. That was still all-wheel drive. You could get them DSG in the 2012 Passats, but they were just front-wheel drive. But yeah, so I swapped that in my garage myself. Actually, 2 winters ago, I was pulling a Passat apart right there in 2 feet of snow, and that Tiguan was sitting here. And yeah, it took me about 2 years to get that build complete into where it is now, to the point where it's running great. I got a tune on it, absolutely love it. It's been an absolute blast for the past about 9 months, really, since I finished it. But yeah, so that's what this channel is going to be for. Just show you guys how to work on your cars, but not from a professional. So show you that it is possible to do this stuff yourself. You just got to be patient. Might not want to do this stuff on a primary vehicle. Some of this stuff is, you know, quick jobs and whatnot, but like a starter motor that I just shot replacing in this thing. So, you know, some quick, easy jobs like that are super simple, but then there's other jobs, obviously, like motor swaps, where you're going to want to have a secondary vehicle that you're driving for quite a while. Like I said, it took me about 2 years to get that V6 running properly. It's only taken me, though, about 2 months to get this thing to where it is. You can see some crash damage there. That is actually from a deer. These panels, that panel, and that panel used to be on the V6 Tiguan. But luckily, when I hit a deer, I had this thing sitting in the garage and was simply able to just pull the parts off it, swap it onto the V6, and keep that thing on the road and running. So yeah, Like I said, regular guy with a day job. I run 2 businesses. I do not have time for all this stuff, but I make time. This is my hobby. It's a passion. So I don't always have time to keep the garage, tidy. I got 2 businesses, 2 kids, a wife. They all have needs, and they're always a higher priority than this stuff. But so the garage, typically going to be a mess, probably just like yours. So judge it all you want, but this is normal life. Building cars. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the channel. Like I said, I replaced the starter motor on that thing there yesterday, and I did film that video as well, so I'll get that uploaded shortly after this one. But we'll be doing little things. I've got a subframe locker kit that's going into this right after that, so as soon as I get the 2.5 out of the garage, I'm going to put a subframe lock kit in the V6 Tiguan to solve an issue that I'm having there. Yeah, so stay tuned, hit subscribe, like it, whatever. This channel's probably never going to make money, which is totally fine, but people have been begging me for information on these vehicles, and this is probably the best way to do it. So I'm going to film some stuff for you guys. You can watch it at your leisure. The more you like and subscribe, though, the more likely it is that I'm going to do bigger and better stuff with these. People keep on begging me to TSG swap back and turbo it. People are on me about turboing the 2.5 once it's done, but that's not going to happen without some cash flow. But yeah, so if you want to see that, just even if you don't want to watch the videos, just hit like, subscribe, and let the video play through, and eventually, if this thing gets monetized, we'll start doing some stuff like that. Thanks, guys.